Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick little intro at the beginning of this video because I recorded this video in October of 2020, I believe, and shortly after I got rehired at my old job, and that's why there haven't been any videos. But also, this video might seem a little old, and that's because it is old. This deck is gorgeous, and I think this video, I still wanted to put out this video, but I'll say things like, I think I have like 2 decks to review after this. Now it's like 4 or 5 decks. I do have a giveaway that I'll be doing for the next video. I just haven't filmed it, but I am going to be filming it soon-ish. But yeah, that's it. If this kind of video isn't your bag, let me know what kind of tarot deck reviews you do like. I would love some suggestions of people to follow. I'm still kind of new to the whole like tarot thing, it feels like, even though I've been designing a deck for a little while. I feel like this is something that I will never ever master, and something that I'll always be a student of, if that makes any sense at all. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. The next video will be the giveaway video. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Oh my gosh, sticking around. I really appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose Hillen, and today I have an unboxing of this tarot deck, Star Spinner Tarot, with 81 cards and a guidebook by Trungles, who is an illustrator that I absolutely adore. I thought I was recording. I have already unwrapped it. See? And but apparently I didn't hit record, or the camera stopped. I have no idea. But yeah. I have 2 or 3 decks to review. I have started my tarot deck again, and I've been gathering up other tarot decks for research, right? I don't know if anyone remembers, but I started a tarot deck 2 years ago, a Dia de los Muertos themed tarot deck, and I attempted to kickstart it with 20 some odd cards done, thinking that I would finish the cards after the Kickstarter was successful or whatever, and it was not successful. It was terrible, and it failed, and I think the reason why it failed is because I didn't have the deck done, but it discouraged me, and I was working full-time, so it kind of got put on the back burner. But in quarantine, I have started doodling ideas again, so that is in the works, and I have picked up a couple of decks, and I want to unbox them for you. So this is the Star Spinner Tarot, 81 cards. Now, traditionally, tarot decks are 78 cards, and the reason why this has more cards, and one of the reasons why I picked it up is, let's see, so this says, let the stars light your way, enter a world where fairies play, mermaids yearn, and threads of the familiar and fantastic are spun together to guide you on your personal journey. Featuring beloved comic artist Trungles' enchanting illustrative style, the Star Spinner Tarot reinterprets classic tarot imagery for a more inclusive deck, with multiple lovers cards to reflect a range of romantic expression and illustrations drawn from stories, myths, and fairy tales. So that's why it has more cards, because they have a few extra lovers cards to be more inclusive, which I absolutely adore and love. The box itself is gorgeous. I love Trungles. Their style is just, I just love it, and I want to pick up their graphic novel, and yeah. So this card, or this box, has like a holographic rainbow effect on the glossy areas, and the matte areas do not have it. And that's fascinating. It is a magnetic closure, and wow, oh my goodness. Oh, I love the colors of the box, just the box itself. Now, does this come out? No. So this looks like it's raised to help the closure, the box, maintain its shape. Because I thought maybe it was like an envelope and the book is behind here, but it looks like it's just a cardboard piece. So there's the full ribbon pull to get the deck out. The deck itself is not shrink wrapped, and that's great. I don't like too much shrink wrapping. There's the guidebook. Adorable guidebook. Guidebook is in black and white. That's fine. Oh, it's so pretty. This is my favorite shade of purple, by the way. This lavendery color. Okay, so I gotta move the box. So I'm gonna put the book here. This was published by Chronicle, so it's mass produced, I think. They're a big publisher. The cardstock is not super thick, but it's not like paper thin. Oh, look how pretty. That is a beautiful back. I like it when the back isn't like, doesn't tell you which way is upright or reversal. Sometimes they do that. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick flip through here. This will be sped up. And then I will pull out my favorite cards and talk about them, so. I've got a new lighting situation, so hopefully it looks okay. Let's see. Okay. So I'm pausing here because these are the lovers. Oh gosh, how do I do this? Okay, so here's one, 2, 3, and 4. Beautiful cards. Okay, so that got kind of chaotic towards the end there, but hopefully that flip through was okay. I just noticed this last card has a bit of a scuff. And I don't know if that's because it was the last card and it was rubbing up against this cover here. So when I buy tarot decks, I look at 3 particular cards, and one of them is Death. So let's see if we can't find Death. Death represents new beginnings for me. It's people are afraid of that card, but for me it's one of my favorites. Did I pass it? There it is. See, new beginnings. Oh my god, Trungles. As a mother, this card is so pretty. Obviously, new beginnings. I mean, it's an angel baby, but like poppies symbolize, you know, death and remembrance, and it's so, I love this card so much. The Empress is another one, and I know she's in the beginning here. When I was flipping through, this one really drew my attention. It's just such a dynamic illustration, and I'm so glad that, like, you know, so Trungles uses very limited, you know, color palettes, and it's obvious this figure is a person of color, and I love the representation in this deck. It's beautiful. And then I think my next favorite card is the Ace of Wands, which I remember seeing, and this one is also very cute, very simplistic, but it's very cute. The Ace of Wands for me represents that spark of creativity and spark of like inspiration, and it's a magic wand, you know, there you go. I love this deck. It's very cute. The guidebook, I love that it's the same size as the deck and fits in the box perfectly. Don't have to have like a ginormous box, which sometimes they do. People make like huge boxes for huge guidebooks. So let's see. Trung Le Nguyen is a Philippines-born Vietnamese-American comic book artist and illustrator. He lives in Minnesota with his partner and 3 chickens. He maintains a love of folklore and fairy stories. I'm gonna do a quick meet your deck spread here. And I use this on all my decks. You interview your deck. This one comes from Siobhan Johnson, and I will link the blog down below, siobhanjohnson.com, and it's a 4-card spread, and you basically interview your deck. So let's get to it. All reversals, and I wonder if that's the way I shuffled it, or yeah, it is not the way I shuffled it. Okay, let's see here. Some people shy away from reading reversals. I am not the best at reading reversals, but we are going to try, aren't we? Sorry about the glare. I thought I had this lighting situation taken care of. Okay, so the first card here. What are you here to teach me? This is the Hanged Man in reversal. And let's go to the guidebook here. I am not a super adept at reading tarot yet. I rely heavily on the guidebooks, especially for, you know, Illustrator, you know, other tarot decks other than the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay. In reverse, the Hanged Man warns that your personal stagnation might be due to an inability to articulate those frustrating things that give you pause. Are you giving yourself a reprieve, or are you clinging to this moment because change is difficult? This card asks how others might be adversely affected by your willful stubbornness. So, my interpretation of that is this card is here to break me of my stubborn habits, or I don't know. This deck is just gonna basically tell me I'm being dumb. I'm not sure. Leave your own interpretations down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. This one is, how can I get the best out of working with you? And it is the 9 of Chalices, which, come on, look at this. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. So pretty. Okay, 9 of Chalices. The chalices are all water themed. Lots of mermaids and stuff. Reverse. What was it again? How can I get the best out of working with you? Nothing has turned out the way you hoped. Your dreams seem further out of reach than ever before. Oh my god, that's so true. Your sacrifices yield little satisfaction. You must reassess your ideals and their impact on your emotional and practical well-being. So basically, be a little bit more open-minded and reassess your ideals and their impact on your emotional and practical well-being. So basically, when I'm doing a reading, I need to be a little bit more practical and not, I don't know. I'm not sure. Reversals are hard, especially when they're like, this is such a hard question. I'm assuming that this deck is going to help me interpret, like, where I want to go with my dreams. Like, right now they seem kind of far and I'm kind of treading water. So I guess it's telling me to be a bit practical in my readings. I don't know. Hierophant in reverse. Moving on. What is your personality? Ooh, okay. Hierophant. Now the Hierophant, my illustration, shows a magician kind of lighting a pathway, and this one is a veiled magician type, it looks like, holding keys. Well now, and now this one's in reverse. So, what's your personality, deck? The Hierophant in reverse is a dogmatic figure who must be questioned. The systems and traditions from which the Hierophant's authority is granted might be oppressive, bloated by corruption, or twisted with hypocrisy. Interrogate whether your expressions of spirituality are hollow displays of piety, or truly meant to serve the greater good. I really think that this deck is telling me basically it's like, it's not gonna bullshit. Basically, it's not gonna sugarcoat things. It's not, even though it's beautiful and frilly, the readings are gonna be like stone-faced. What subjects do you prefer? Judgment in reverse. Can we talk about first, hold on, before I move on, these circles that Trungles has used in all of these illustrations? It's a recurring shape, and I adore it. It's beautiful. Really well done. Okay, off track. Judgment in reverse. What subjects do you prefer? Looking back on your long journey, do you notice that you have taken on too much? You may have overcommitted in an attempt to meet long-term goals, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and embittered. In this position, Judgment indicates a certain amount of unresolved enmity for the past. You have hidden away aspects of your journey out of embarrassment or regret, but now you must confront them before you can move on to your greater calling. So this deck from that card, my interpretation of that means that it's a deck that likes to look back and reflect instead of predicting or trying to get past or figure out what's going to happen in the future. Because, you know, these aren't like, the way I read tarot, I don't think of it like, you know, fortune telling, I guess. It's a tool to help me get through what's going on currently, or to give me the right mindset for what I'm going into in the future, if that makes any sense. And this card is telling me that this deck is gonna be good on reflection with things that have happened, or maybe things that I'm almost done with, or things that I'm struggling with currently, but not like, you know, if I'm starting a new job or whatever, if that makes any sense. Wow, man, reversals are hard, you guys. Okay, so I think this deck is beautiful. Oh my gosh, this has a spot on it. I think this is a printing error. Do you guys see that? Right there. Anyways, this deck is beautiful. I love Trungles. I love the colors and the representation. The cardstock is not as thick as I'd like it to be, but that's fine. I ordered this deck from an indie bookstore here in Portland, which I will link below, and I will also leave my affiliate link from Amazon if that's where you decide to order your tarot decks. That's fine. The affiliate links, by the way, they don't charge you extra. What happens is if you click it, I get like a penny. Or if you decide to order, Amazon pays affiliates part of the sale, basically. So it's not very much, but it really helps if you click the links, you know, just like it helps if people are monetized, if you watch the ads, or when you're on TikTok, if you watch the whole video. It helps creators earn money, basically, and, you know, do what they love to do. But seriously, if you find this deck, pick it up, you know, at your New Age bookstore, at Barnes & Noble, wherever you see it. It wasn't that expensive, and it's gorgeous. I think it's absolutely worth it. And yeah, that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have 2 more decks. One of them is going to be a giveaway, by the way. And I will try to do that one next. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you are not already subscribed, because the giveaway will be next, I think. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys once again for watching. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day wherever you are, and you are staying safe, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.